I got a treat for you today. We're gonna run in and do a rough cut look at Joan Mitchell, the late paintings. And I just stuck my head in the main gallery, and this is pretty overwhelming. This piece is titled Sunflowers, 1990 to 1991. And it's an oil diptych, 102 1/4 by 157 inches. Well, as I walked in, I bumped into Mary Heilman, and she said this was a wonderful show. And I think if anybody would know about great painting, it would be her. This is titled Trees, 1990-91. 86 by 157. Well, I'm not sure, but this might be one of the first major shows that Joan Mitchell has had in New York since her. This was a one-person show at the Whitney. It's got to be about 10 years ago. It's titled Waveless. It's 110 by 157. This is also a diptych. I believe all of these paintings were done in her last couple of years, and she's living in France. And a lot of the painters I've talked to said this is maybe one of the best shows of the year. I think Joan Mitchell is maybe one of the more underrated but great New York school painters. This is Sunflowers. You know, one of the wonderful things about her is that these late works, she's really blown up her gestures. These strokes and this almost movement of her body are just really have gotten great. I liked her early work that she did in the early 50s. But I think this really it's a great achievement of mastery. Oh, she was definitely using a lot of paint. I think this is titled River. A lot of people have referred to these late paintings as the hedge paintings. Wow. It's called Merci, 1992. This is maybe one of the most boiled down of her pieces I've ever seen. I love that blue. It's 110 by 141. And a lot of these large pieces are diptychs, and I understand that was because she couldn't get the really large paintings out of her studio, so she'd have to have them broken up into diptychs. This is interesting. This is a tondo. And it's titled Tondo. Oil on canvas, 59 inches. Got a little crackle there. As I understand it, her studio in France was not that far away from Giverny, where Monet built his water gardens and did his famous water lily paintings. And I think Joan was a real fan of that late Impressionism. But I think what's great is you can really see how she's really blown up all those aspects. It's titled Yves. Maybe that's International Yves Klein Blue. Oh, here's another tondo, which is also titled Tondo. You know, I covered a show of her drawings here, and I guess that's probably been about 4 years ago. This is untitled, 1992. And I think Mary Heilman said that this might be the last painting she did. She's a great colorist. You know, the other thing I didn't realize is that she actually erases a lot, or she sort of uses the white in a more kind of reductive way than I had noticed before. So a lot of this is painted out. Then last time 102 by 78 inches. I think they're getting ready to close the gallery. So this has been a patented rough cut run through of Joan Mitchell, the last paintings. Here at Cheim and Reed. Thanks, Kate.